CDT is already moving up through long. It doesn't look like they're going to take a very long time to commit. If they are going to commit, that is, because they still have quite a bit of time remaining. But as you can see, setting up the utility right now, and actually Mouse peeking in. Not going to initially spot them. They see the smokes now coming over, so that should give them the info. But quite a bit of damage being taken there by Chris J, and Rop's only able to get one before he falls. So this is a lot of pressure now on Woxic as he plays around the bomb site, doing what he can. It's not enough for anything. And again, it's just a single frag from that rotator of Carrigan, and yeah, Frozen alone. He's rotating up through connector. Yeah, he made a lot of noise opening the door. Sticko was waiting close, and he is not going to be letting that one slip away.
Mousesports early on want to aggress towards A. They decide to back off on short, but Chris J keeps on moving forward. He's tucked in on long, and Crystal might be in danger in just a little bit.
Frozen's going to find contact really early here on short. I forgot I need to fix my x-ray once again, but we are now all good and I can see what's going on. And so far, just a 1-for-1 trade. Zen, though, decides to capitalize as that smoke is being tossed in towards Monster. And with that, catches himself a kill. But look at this, Chris J. He had the chances. The op had a chance as well. What is going on right now? The shots are just not being connected by the Mousesports players. Rops is in trouble up on top of the bomb site, completely blind. And GODSENT, they've overrun this B bomb site. This round is over.
Oh, never mind. He's upgraded the UMP to an AUG. So he'll take that. And with just the AWP left on Woxic, they
set themselves up. Timon Carrigan, he pounces out. I don't think he'll expect player in the spawn, though. That's the issue. Yeah, Zen, he has easily 2 kills here, or at least the first one.
Oh, they know where the last player is now as well, but with the AK, Carrigan's still good to pick up Zen. Crystal tucked into the right as expected as well, and Carrigan pushing forward, gets the reload off, but Michael domes him walking in through. The flash only allowed Carrigan to get out to bomb site as Chris J continues to move in, pushing all the way up in toilets. It's not going to be expected, even as they take Rops down. It's difficult to expect him in that position. Looking to finish off Carrigan, and they do so successfully, but they missed Chris J as he misses the shot.
What's happening?
That was it. I mean, he caught them completely off guard. They forgot all about him. And somehow, he just completely whiffs the shot.
Oh, okay, Frozen done some damage with that nade onto Madden just a moment ago as well, so he did have him tagged up, and then try and help him hold it with the second player nearby.
There's the shot by Woxic to pull it back a little bit. One man down. GODSENT still look favorably to the A bomb site, but there's 3 CTs here. Mousesports just finishing a rotate to put Frozen in position up behind on the dumpster. GODSENT gonna have a rough time. Carrigan's position not expected at all. They thought they cleared it, but Madden in with a double. He hears Woxic's scope and runs around the corner, ripping his head clean off.
Doesn't affect him too much in terms of damage, but who is affected by damage is Sticko. He gets caught trying to boost up. They are going to try and bounce off the back of his still, and they will manage to actually trade it down to the 3-on-3. There's one more player around here being Rops. He needs to just try and delay as long as he possibly can. Maybe try and take 1 kill, and yeah, going to reposition on the back of the bomb site now. Sentry forward. He's actually going to go up and catch the time, and the bomb in hands for Zen. He was defenseless. Crystal tried to help him out, but was a little bit too late on it, unfortunately. At least gets the trade, and with that will now confirm the bomb plant. But a 2-on-2, one of the better spots Mousesports have been in.
Chris J starts running, though. Crystal's hearing it. He just focuses. Oh, he didn't even realize. He thought that was his teammate. As Michael comes up, gotta deny that bomb defuse, and he doesn't realize he's sticking it, spraying away with a Tech 9, but he can't get it done. Mousesports, they put around on the board at last. The long push in particular could be the problem, but Madden, he's tucked away. Look at the patience on this man. As Rops comes through, that's a free kill. But Woxic answers on the op. Madden now knows that he's there, jumps up to try and bait the shot, and gets him to do so successfully. On the fallback, Zen takes the kill, and looks for another good damage done, but Carrigan's still staying alive, and he gets it. There was only 16 seconds left on the clock either way, and also because we know GODSENT are so strong. That was unusual to see, but I think I would definitely side with the word upset up against Mousesports, although their results have been somewhat shaky. This man right here, Madden, the dude is an unbelievable player when it comes to rifling. I mean, he was brought onto this lineup. There was like suspicions they played against him.
Not going to be counting out GODSENT, though, in this 3-on-4. They are setting themselves up for the A hit. The issue is already 3 players for the CT side have rotated themselves up into position. Woxic again, not going to be able to connect. The flash did come in, but it didn't blind them. He won't miss the second shot, though. Able to take down Crystal. It's all on Madden. And despite being able to get that first player peeking in, Woxic just swings around the bomb site, feeling a little bit more confident there. Yeah, it's certainly not one that Mousesports feel too comfortable on, and I do expect a lot more from them on the upcoming map. Zen bounces out Monster, okay, finds Carrigan up close. Frozen is actually one of the players with the AWP right now, and he's definitely not going to be missing, and already hitting 2. Eventually will be overwhelmed by the players pushing in from both sides. but has given Rups a fighting chance now. He is still left 1-on-2 despite already finding one. And I believe he has an idea that he could be getting flanked out at this point. Look how low the time is getting. They're just going to have to go ahead and stick that bomb plant. Rups pushing out. If he can get this first kill towards Heaven, there's definitely a chance. And there we go. Zen pinned in on the bomb site. 50 health. He's not able to hit the headshot, though. A little crouch by Zen.
Moving on forward. GODSENT looking to keep their streak of rounds going. But it's not going well to start it off. Mouse returning a couple of frags. Madden, the one to lead the charge, and the only one to make it to the site. He's left in a 1v4, but already 2 kills under his belt. Clears out long. He hasn't got anything to work with here. Not even a kit on his belt. Oh, he has got the kit, sorry, but no smoke to block it off. So he'd have to take the fights, and just no time anymore. It's gone. He'd have to stick it at this point. Round's already won. Mousesports take it, even with the kill to close it out. It would have had to be an ace clutch and a defuse.
So it would be perfect if he actually can get them another kill here before they move forward, and we'll start doing so now. Okay, gonna spot out Woxic, eventually gets that kill, actually drops the bomb. Doesn't expect Frozen to be still up close though on Monster, so we'll end up falling quickly, and if Rups can get this kill in Graffiti, they should be given the room to plant that bomb. As I say that, Michael still gets the kill onto Rups, but the bomb does go down indeed, so Frozen, he has a small chance here, but he's already low. He needs to hit some headshots, or just the spray towards Michael apparently is going to be enough.
Try to get the exit frag on him, and he should as well. Frozen running with knife out. That's a kill. But unfortunately, whoops.
What the hell? Although if Rups walks into B and realizes it's open, at that point they'll probably start moving back down connector, so then maybe they'd be caught off guard by Sticko. So I'm not going to count them completely out of this round. Nah, they have to commit now. Not enough time if they were to go back. Frozen actually finds that opening either way. Michael pinned in the corner, and even if he had got that first kill, it still would have been so difficult. There was a chance there. Sticko actually denied the bomb plant. That's a big opening, so that should let them start moving forward. As I said, Michael actually picking one off with the P250, now allowing even Madden to get himself an 8K as he's coming in on that flank. They're just delaying them so massively. This is going to be such a big issue for them. They have no idea. Still dealing with those players in the pit. Woxic is beginning to watch the flank, and I believe has spotted Crystal. Indeed, connecting the shot, but not the kill. They still need to deal with first Zen up close in the pit, and there we go. Frozen, oh no, wait, hang on, Madden's just going to run to the smoke, does deny the bomb plant, but fortunately Frozen he's going to be trying to find one in towards the bathroom. So yeah, swapping things up here, realizing how important this round is, being able to find 2 openings from Sticko, and now having an angle here that likely won't be expected by the first player to peek out. So this is going to be tough. Indeed, Michael gets that kill on Carrigan, that's the bomb that's dropped as well. Woxic is way further back in the bathrooms, then you have Frozen over on Long, who will actually find some success. Okay, he's gotten himself 2, they know Michael is close as well. Woxic on the up, going to be able to find Zen, but now he's alone. He has to pull off the 1-on-2 clutch, and he's not going to be expecting Sticko to be already posted up there from the truck.
They're not ready. The flashes are perfect.
Yeah, but unfortunately only good for 1 kill for Woxic. Sticko and Crystal instantly pulling back. And as you can see, the bomb now down in Monster. Is that smoke covering it off completely is the question. Is there any hope of them retrieving it? I believe so. I think it is in just a little bit too deep. This is a very difficult position right now for Mousesports. If they lose this round, their buy in the next is going to be severely lacking. They could even be looking at the eco potentially. Another perfect flash. This time, Rups will capitalize on it. 2 being found.
Molly comes over, confirming their suspicions that this will be a B hit. Madden has to get something done with this op, though. 13 HP. They're distracted with Michael. They never suspect Madden to be there as well.
Yeah, I believe that was the case. Had thrown it in. Is now setting himself up over towards outside Monster as the smokes and flashes move in towards the B bomb site. So it is going to be, again, this B hit early on in the round. Zendo already finding the open, and Sticko playing up around this smoke right now at Monster. They have no idea. He should be able to get at least one from this. Oh, that is a whiffed spray. And suddenly Mousesports have recovered. It is a 3-on-2 in their favor. And Sticko is probably going to be hitting himself for that one. But it's not over, especially as Madden finds the bomb planter. Not quite before it can go down. But he does bring them into a good 2-on-2, and that Molotov is perfect. Woxic going to be forced forward. It doesn't manage to get the kill, but it does great damage. And Michael, I was going to say, could just use the pistol, but never mind. Tries the no-scope, will get dropped by the Mac-10, and Frozen ends it. There's still a couple players tagged up, and yeah, okay, Zen on the 5-7 going to be able to get one. Carrigan also being another low-health player. Did he get blinded by a teammate? Because there was no flash assist for Zen. Not from any of his teammates anyway, but Carrigan definitely had his hand over his eyes. That must have been what happened with the flash coming over from Monster or something. Zen will eventually fall, but still giving his team a man advantage in this position with Frozen being on 22 health.
Pistols lurking around every corner, both on this site. Woxic on the cross, going to be spotted, tagged up. P250 finishes him, and no time to plant. It's over. GODSENT have actually won that with just pistols. What a whiff by Mousesports, making up for Stickos in the previous. With a weak bye here, they're unlikely to follow through, and this should be 16-10 for GODSENT. But you can definitely maintain hope. Hold on, Sticko caught with a nade out, makes it around the corner, and even goes to short to find one a second as well. He is determined to make up for past mistakes. The nades, the molly. Oh, that's tragic, and Sticko aces the final round. Pushed forward by the molly, naded up beforehand to make them a little bit weaker. And what a fantastic way to close out the map.
It's going to be a tough one for them to try and actually overcome, even after such a strong first map. Right now, Mousesports, as you had said, we're pretty quick in towards A main. Eventually will throw down smokes, an aggressive one actually back towards Ivy, so this lets them take that fight up against Sticko. But there already is the rotations coming in, but look at the damage just being exchanged back and forth. Eventually, Frozen is going to be able to find themselves one. Apart from that frag back from Michaelade, I was going to say that was it so far, but eventually Frozen and Christe find them one each as well, leaving Crystal just pinned in on the bomb site. I don't know how he's still going. Rops is low, there's a chance. Last bullet for the headshot, smoke down on the bomb. And Frozen is not the healthiest player alive right now either.
He's thinking about going up to B, or at least faking it out, stepping all the way back. Crystal, though, going to fade through the smoke. I think Frozen might have expected this. Oh, but he might not hit the shot. Luckily, Crystal missed it.
Carrigan with that bomb on his back wants to ensure that he is not going to be the only man moving around this corner, because if that goes down, they're in trouble. The flash, though, it was perfect. Madden completely blinded. But so far, it's only Carrigan to actually contribute to this round for Mousesports. And he's gone now.
This is a disaster, but GODSENT being punished now. Frozen and Woxic combined. They've spotted out Sticko. The only player left, really, is Crystal to again make a clutch happen. Molly to death. Almost 3 HP. Whoops, he goes back down for more. Luckily, he doesn't get ticked by it, or it would have been the end of him. Crystal on the flank, though. Sticko's trying to make noise, trying to distract them. He's done so successfully. Crystal takes it from behind and leaves Frozen to be the only one left. The MAC-10 out as he fades through to the B bomb site. He's going to get the plant over here, but afterwards, Sticko's avoided being on a predictable angle now. Considering the HP of Frozen as well, it's not that much better. And there you go, he actually loses the fight.
Work together and see what they can find. Again, this is the full force buy from Mousesports. Christe on the Deagle going to be able to find one, but Madden's already here to help. Been able to pull that one back. Frozen though with a frag as well, still keeping Mousesports in this round, but the time could become a little bit of an issue if they don't go quickly. Frozen though on the AK. Picks up his second headshot, and Woxic, this is perfect. Madden is not going to expect this as he comes around through the smoke. Indeed, he doesn't. Nearly reacts in time, but not really able to do anything, as it's all on Michaelade. The nade, unfortunately, not going to deny the bomb plant, as it's the one healthy player putting that bomb down. So with just a scout, Michaelale's chances in this retake are quite slim, and it looks like Mousesports, they may have done it. They pulled back the force by likely themselves, jumping no scopes. That's ambitious for Michaelale, and it isn't going to work out for him. But Carrigan himself also getting dinked down in order to win that fight, so he is not looking too good. They do have two players pushed out, but without the bomb, and with the flank from Madden, which has just now spotted it, they can't really do anything. Oh, and they're not even able to win out these fights so far. It's all on Woxic. He needs to pick up a 1-on-4. He does have the element of surprise, I believe. That is one positive. Maybe he can catch one player off guard. You can see his incredibly high sensitivity being a bonus. There's so many angles to deal with. But he will in the end be caught off guard by Zen. Wasn't too worried about Ivy.
And we again need to see much more from GODSENT. They win this one, then probably force down to an eco. Madden's just been tagged up by his teammate. But it wasn't for too much. He's 88 health. Repping the new team. Oh, Rops and Carrigan both going to be finding openings. This is huge for Mousesports. They've just overrun the A bomb site. And Zen couldn't even get out of there. He was trying to run back. So is Crystal. He's in a molly. 50 HP lost to it. And just looking to save this AK, but it's not being allowed. Chris J's already up behind. And with low health, he didn't stand a chance. The headshot even. He grabs Woxic, and the fade out is fast. Carrigan tries to swing, but gives away that he's close. Sticko, look at that. He knew the player was pursuing him and in main somewhere. That's bought him another Molotov, which he's going to lob down and then peek behind it. That wasn't expected. Bomb dropped 30 seconds on the clock. Mousesports can't even win this anymore. They'd have to go all the way to T-spawn.
Yeah, I don't think...
I mean, Mousesports are going to lose a lot of time going back in there. It's got to be in the back of their mind, like, Sticko's probably in there somewhere. What corner is he on? And they've left the bomb behind this time before going in for it, at least. Frozen's fallen, and Carrigan known to be up close. Sticko going to try to aggress on top of the train and catch him off guard, and he's done exactly that. Carrigan not making the read, and only 2 players left for Mousesports.
Again, they will expect it. They are actually this time, though, able to deal with it without losing the bomb and more players. So it is going to be an ability, the ability for them to push out, but they don't expect Madden to be up close and pop dog.
Where you're winning and you feel like you're losing, right?
Oh, Michaelele. Yeah, you're down yourself. Chris J, what the hell? I was going to say Michaelele hit a nice eagle shot a moment ago. Chris J hits 2 and suddenly brings this into a very winnable round. I was a bit worried as they did get the bomb planted. And this flank right now from Rops as well, not being expected. Zen needs to get this kill quickly so that they can move forward. But as I said, the flank, they need to expect it. They haven't so far. Zen gets that kill on the bomb site, but he has no idea. There we go. Rops pounces. He's just been chilling. Yeah, I mean, it got him a kill. I don't know how successful it was. Madden on the AK. Okay, to Zeus. Hang on. Yeah, it's going to find one. This time, there's not a player ready to follow up quickly, so Crystal can retrieve that AK for himself, and suddenly it's a 2-on-5 for Mousesports to recover. Crystal's not going to expect Chris J to already be out, so that is going to be one being pulled back, and with that...
They have no idea about Chris J. He's the one that could cause some damage, but as they eliminate Frozen, Chris has got a big task on his hands, and he's even backing away.
Mousesports, though, they're going to take the pace back up against the full gun round now again from the CTs, but Frozen will be able to actually get Sticko, the man who was such a nuisance around A before, but Zen coming through finds 2 of them fully blinded, I believe.
His position, and Rops now wants to come on a flank.
Knife in hand, though. He's not expecting Michaelele to be so close, just about gets the gun out.
Well, the flash comes over here. GODSENT just start blitzing out straight through main with 4 players. And immediately Rops has dropped the smoke, and Ivy blocks out anybody from swinging through. Walks it caught behind. It looks to fade, but right in the barrel of Zen. This is a great start for GODSENT, and Mousesports trying to get access back in. Desperately look for picks, and it's Carrigan to provide 1, but he's going to have to put another 4 on the board if he wants the round. His team are dead. They're coming around and giving them the opportunities. Sticko on the triple burst to try and take him down. Well, Woxic's not going to get to throw that flash. He's taken down all too quickly. Zen jumping around. Making this look like Quake. Finding himself a triple. And Rops tucked in the corner. Might be his next victim. Maybe not. Oh my word, Rops. The Deagles from Mousesports on both sides have just been disgusting. Buying them a little bit of time to rotate back if it is a B hit. But GODSENT evidently, as we can see, they want to hit out A. Already the smoke to the right side of Ivy. Going to be fading through just afterwards. A second to allow him near sight. And there he is. Hello, Carrigan. And a second almost taken down inside the Molotov. Zen also escapes it. He looked like he was in that Molotov for like...
He was in it the entire time. It just stopped doing damage for a while. That was really strange. Chris J, though, he could have nearly stopped the bomb plant, but the planter realized... ninja'd out of the way, and then eventually gets the help of Michaelele to get the kill. I don't know. I need to rewatch the back. Maybe he stepped out of it for a second.
No, there's no way he was moving left.
Oh, maybe. He's still moving forward slowly. I think Rops may be able...
Dicko's going to get that smoke out, and he's crouched at the moment, so obviously not going to swing peek on it. But never mind. He swing peeks on it. Chris J's able to take him down. That's an upsetting one as GODSENT move in. They have no idea about the player up above. They get 1 kill on the Frozen, but Rops in such a good position to swing and catch them by surprise, and he gets himself the double. That's the round locked down. Unless Madden can pull off the 1v3, and Woxic way too quick on that shot.
Struggling to buy just a little bit, and then suddenly it's 11-12. It's looking much closer, but look at this. A quick play straight out main from Madden. He was hoping for the help from Sticko, who was coming down through Pop Dog. He tries to molly the player out from E-Box, but does get caught off guard. And unfortunately, the only trade back since then has been Michaelele there as he was working from A main. Woxic again returns, and Zen, who has creeped into the back line somehow, will eventually be noticed and dropped by the Oppa Chris J. But GODSENT to put everything into this one, so losing this could be awkward. At that point, we'd be looking at Mousesports tying it back up. Woxic does actually find the opening around main as well, and the smoke going down from Carrigan is going to block the players from Ivy from actually having any vision. As I say that, it doesn't matter for Zen. Still manages to pick one up through the smoke. Woxic is being such a nuisance and doing more than that, finding himself every single frag that's needed. It is all on Zen now with his AWP.
As Mousesports reach 11, an op saved.
I'm not going to be moving him out of that corner, so he will be okay, but it did tag the player, I believe, up on the ladder. It did eventually spread the crystal as well. Just a small bit. Frozen then popped in and got himself the kill, but Zen on the op has pulled one back.
Again, we talked about the relevance of Zen's op so far with a double kill already. You're seeing it, and they're scared about Madden swinging. But Zen's on to Chris J yet again. Not Madden they need to worry about as Michael falls. Zen still here for a fourth. What is this? He's barely moved and he just keeps on popping off. They peek him one at a time and as Madden falls, it is still winnable for Rops, who's challenging him. He's face dome peek into Zen. You gotta know at this point, surely they've learned their lesson. No, they haven't. An ace. 5 kills on the board, the strongest weapon. And again, it's been tangible, the impact that he's having on this game. Michael taken down this time. That op is up for grabs, but the round might not be. GODSENT in a bit of danger. Madden returns one, but he's lagged through the smoke. Woxic, that's going to cost him a big mistake, and that's an AWP. Zem is the one to get the kill. Sticko in with another. What is happening here? Mousesports, it's such a strong start to this round. I'm trying to pull it back, but that was the 18 HP Madden they took down.
They had to read on that boost up. They've spotted Frozen on the bomb site as well. It's Christian who's wrapping around trying to catch this player who at the moment Frozen was struggling to find himself. But it's again Zen who's left to clutch it out. Already having 3 kills, I believe. No, sorry, 2. Looking to try and bring it up to 3 as the nade does lots of damage. Frozen not on the bomb currently, and Zen just peeks in.
There's Madden onto Rops. Starting it out by dealing with the pistols up close. But Sticko, he's in a little bit of trouble. Finally, he knows what it feels like for the CTs to push into him and get him in the T-spawn. Losing main. But unfortunately, the rest of the team are falling. That AK out in the open didn't have a lack of armor. So that Mac-10 wasn't able to take him down. A 2v2 now comes into play. GODSENT moving in to rush the B bomb site and get a plant down. But Frozen, he's got his P250 out. He saw the bomb planter, but Zen spotted him as well. And Madden even from further away taking him down.
Not ramp connector. He'll kind of have to commit a little bit though. First the connector train blocking the angle, but you seen actually Madden making a little bit of noise. That gave the room, damaging him and really limiting what he can do in the round. And now they're moving back over towards B. There is a player still up close that they may not expect. They had this set up intentionally in play rather, so that Rops could catch them off guard after Christian took contact. But with Christian finding nothing, and with Rops only been able to get the 1, they are in a lot of trouble. They have to try and get this 2-on-4 retake, which Woxic has at least given them an opening back into now.
A chance for it to work out, but Woxic's low, as we said before. Crystal's right below, hasn't been spotted. The nade onto Michael, but as he swings wide, he's taken out. Carrigan, gotta win the 1v2 on sight. Michael is down, and now the defuse gonna be tapped. Zen swings out and spots him, and that's a clean headshot to close it out. That Carrigan took a bit of a gamble, was hoping he'd come down the ramp, but in the end he didn't, and Mousesports have lost out to GODSENT 16-11 and 2-0 in the series. What a performance, Dean.